How do telcos keep an up-to-date record of all the sites, equipment and circuits that make up the very complicated networks that they operate? To answer this, let's have a look at the sort of data that you'd find in a network and where it might be stored. Network data might be static data that is stored electronically in a database, an OSS, or a network element, also called a node. This data can be exported into a format that can be imported by an IMS like the Pulse Network Manager. A spreadsheet is a perfect example of this. From here, it can be validated and then imported into P&M. Static network data might also be stored as a paper record or just in someone's head. The data would need to first be converted into a format that can be imported by an IMS like P&M. After the conversion, the same process would apply as before. Network data might also be missing, conflicting, or just plain incorrect. For the physical layer of a network audit is generally then required. Trying to connect a laptop to a manhole or a battery and hoping for data transfer is obviously a total waste of time. For the logical and virtual layers of a network, an API is normally the answer. So the best way to capture dynamic data in real time is with an API between P&M and an OSS, network element cluster, network elements themselves, or some third-party database. These will all, of course, be operating in automatic discovery mode to ensure that real-time data transfer is actually happening. A great example of this is, of course, when you're doing alarm management. No matter how the network data is captured, validation is an important part of the process. It ensures that you never become a victim of the old rubbish in, rubbish out situation. Importation into P&M is the last step. But even here, if P&M finds any bad data, it will highlight that data and refuse to import it. Most telecom networks are so huge, and any data capture that needs to be done will need to be treated like a formal project. The project will need to be scoped, budgeted for, and prioritised in time. Do we want to capture and validate the data per geographical location? Do we want to capture it per technology group or just per network function? This will depend upon your network's most urgent and current pain points. We can help you not only scope such a project and plan the network data capture itself, we can implement it on your behalf or as a joint venture project together with you. It is said that no two telecom networks are ever the same, but neither are two network data capture sets of requirements. The best way is to talk to the experts and with them decide together what is best for you, your network, and your customers.